Check out this custom electrical tray I made for my CB750 Cafe Racer project. It looks perfect, it follows the frame, it looks clean, and there's plenty of room for me to work with when I have to hide all of my wiring in there. Nothing like this exists. I combined a bunch of different designs that I saw on the internet together to make something that's truly my own. It's something that will perfectly fit my needs, and I wouldn't have been able to do it without the use of the Eastwood 48-inch Electro-Brake. Here's how I did it. So, like with any custom project, I started with a cardboard mock-up to get all my angles, bends, and dimensions finalized. Now, getting a good design is half of the battle when you're doing something like this, right? But the nice thing is that when you have an Electro-Brake, you don't really need to think about what can't my brake do, because these things are so versatile. There's a few reasons for that. Firstly, this is 48 inches wide, so you could bend as wide as you please. Stuff like firewalls or truck beds are no problem whatsoever for this thing. On the flip side, you can also go as small as you like. You get a full set of fingers and they lock together to make custom sizes, and you get a really nice slotted clamping bar which makes bending really tiny areas possible. Secondly, there's no clamping assembly over top of the brake to get in your way, like a regular finger brake would, so you could bend boxes and pans with an infinite depth. Speaking of which, thirdly, since there's no assembly over the top, you could simply bend things further. This will close a full 180 degrees, so you could do a hemmed edge without the need for a bead roller, which is pretty handy. And lastly, another thing you wouldn't need to worry about is the thickness of your material. 48 inches of 20 gauge stainless, no problem. 48 inches of 16 gauge mild steel, easy peasy, and 48 inches of 16 gauge aluminum is light work for the Electro-Brake. The build quality is really nice, and Eastwood backs this product with a 1-year warranty. Now, once I had my design figured out, I got it transferred over to sheet metal and I got it accurately cut out with the electric shears. Now I was ready to start the bending. Super simple, lined your bend line up with the brake, press the pedal, and that allows you to bend hands-free, super simple. When you press that pedal, that electromagnet starts and you get 6 tons of force pulling that clamping bar down into the brake along the entire 48-inch width of this thing. You can also activate the magnet with the buttons on the brake, and also, since this is just a huge electromagnet, you can get a little bit creative. You can put a steel pipe on there as your clamping bar and bend to that radius if you like. The option is there, and I think that's pretty neat. The magnet is also just as strong at the edges of the brake as it is in the middle, so that allows you to hang your piece off the end, which is exactly what I had to do to make this shape for my electric tray. And I wouldn't have been able to do that on a regular finger brake. You also get an easy to read angle gauge with a stopper on there. I set ours to 90 degrees because that was the majority of what my bends were, but that made my bends easily repeatable and accurate throughout the entire project. Once I had everything done, I trimmed the folded over metal away, cleaned everything up, make sure everything was fitting great, welded up the corners, and voila, a perfect custom designed electric tray for my CB. Sure, the Electro-Brake is not for everybody in terms of budget, but if you're looking to expand your sheet metal capabilities, there's almost nothing better. Press the button to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're giving away a MiG 180 welder at 500,000 subscribers. Also, check out our channel. We post tons of great how-to content over there you're definitely going to want to see. We'll have the Electro-Brake linked below. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm JD. Keep it right here at Eastwood to do the job right.